Hello. Yes, you are welcome to today's lesson. My name is Paul Williams Ofori Jr. Paul Williams Ofori Jr. Okay, so today we have science for basic 1. Science for basic 1. So if you are in basic 1, primary 1, stage 1, grade 1, this lesson is for you. Okay, so the science that we have strand 1, diversity of matter. Under strand 1 we will look at substrand 2, that is materials. All of you say materials. Okay, the indicator is here. The indicator says describe and group materials by their appearance, shape, size, color, texture, mass. I'm taking the indicator again. Describe and group materials by their appearance. We have shape, size, color, texture, mass. So today's lesson we are going to look at what materials, and then we are going to group them according to how they appear, how they look like, their appearance. So the appearance that we will look at the shape, the size, the color, texture, and then mass. Now we have here the topic for today: grouping materials by their appearance. Grouping materials by their appearance. Before I start, in our previous lesson we learned about materials. Do you remember? Okay, so what is a material, or what are materials? What is the difference between materials and objects? I explained to you in our previous lesson that materials are things that we use to make objects. So all the objects that we use in our rooms, in our classrooms, in our houses, wherever we go, the object that we see, we get all these objects from what? Materials. So materials are used to make objects. So today we are going to look at these materials, and after that we will group them. We also learned in our previous lesson that metal, wood, soil, plastic, and other materials we get are some of the examples of material. So let me take it again. We said that we have examples of materials. We made mention of soil, we made mention of metal, we made mention of wood, we made mention of plastic, we made mention of grass, we made mention of textile. So these are some of the things that we looked at in our previous lesson as materials and their examples. So today we are going to look at these materials and then put them in groups. The groups will be done, or the grouping will be based on the appearance. So appearance means you look at something and the features, the outward features that thing possesses, then you tell that, oh, because of A, B, C, D that I see on this thing, it can be put here, or it can be grouped, or it can be sorted into these groups, and this will go here, this will also go here. So that is what we are looking at today. We are looking at materials, how the appearance is, and then we use the appearance to group them. The appearance that we will look at is shape, the shape of the material, size, the size of it, color, the color of it, texture, and then mass. Now in the lesson, or in this lesson, there are some keywords that we are going to see, and I want us to pronounce them, know how they are pronounced, and then the meaning. So the first word is appearance. All of you, appearance. So appearance means appear, or appearance comes from the word appear. So the outward features of something, your appearance, it means how you have dressed, how you look like. Sometimes you go to a place and people will welcome you because of the way you have dressed. They will say, oh, the appearance was okay. If you're dressing, how you have dressed, the things that you have put on, they are not nice. They say, oh, your appearance is not good at all. So appearance is about the outward features that we can see with our eyes. Okay. The next one is observable. observable is from the word observe. We observe with our eyes, we watch things, we take information, or we watch things to gather what information. To observe means to watch something, to look at something, to watch something. That is to observe. The next one is what? Texture. Texture. All of you, texture. So how rough or how smooth something is. Mostly we use our hands to detect texture of something. Okay, so shape. Shape. All of you, shape. So we have different shapes. We will look at them. We have different shapes. Round shape, square shape, and then the rest. We will look at them. The next one is color. All of you, color. Again, color. So we all know colors. We all know color, or we all know colors. So we are going to look at them in details. Now let's continue. There are different materials in the environment. These materials are all not the same because of their appearance and other properties. Materials can be grouped based on their appearance. The appearance are the shape, size, color, texture, and mass. So we are saying that materials can be put into groups. Materials can be put into what? Groups. When it comes to appearance, it can be put into groups. So let's say I have 3 baskets here. First one group, the next one another group, and the last one to another group. And I tell you that we are going to put materials in all these based on their appearance. So the first one will be like the shape, the next one will be like the size, and then the other one will be like color. So you look at those with the same color, you put them in that group. Those the same shape, you put it in another group, and then those with the same size, you put it in another group. So that is what we are going to look at today. Now, observable properties or appearance of materials. So appearance of materials, that is what you can use your eyes to tell. Appearance of something is what your eyes can see, what you can describe with your eyes. So now let's look at it. 1, shape of a material. Shape of a material. So some materials have round shape, square shape, oval shape, and the rest. Some materials also do not have a regular shape. So we are talking about shapes. The materials that we see, the object that we see around, some of them, they have shape that is regular. Some too do not have regular shape. So now let's look at this. This is round. This is a ball. The shape is round. This is This is square or box, but it has square shape. This is egg. It has oval shape. This is Stone. The shape, it is not oval, it is not square, it is not round. In fact, the shape is irregular. Okay, so the next one, we are talking about size. We can group objects according to the size. We can also group objects according to the size. So the size of a material, the size of the materials. Okay, so that is another thing that you have to know. Whenever you are grouping things according to their appearance, you look at the size. Okay, so you look at me and you can tell that I am fat or I'm not fat. Do you get it? I can look at you and tell that you are also fat or you are not fat. We are talking about size. Okay, so some of the materials are big and others are small. So let's compare these two materials. Can you see? This is cutlass. Cutlass is big. Let's come to this side. This is not cutlass. This is knife. So knife is small. We are talking about size. So the two have different sizes. These two, their sizes are not the same. So what it means is that we can use the size of that material or object to group them. And we use the eyes to tell. This one, you don't need machine to tell that cutlass is bigger, this cutlass is bigger than this knife. You don't need machine. It is your eyes that you use, you observe, and then you tell. So we are saying that appearance is about the things that we can see with our eyes, what we can see and how we can describe it. So if you look at these two with your eyes, you can tell that yes, cutlass is bigger than this in terms of size. Now the next next thing that we also look at is what? Color of the material or color of materials. Okay, so in this case, it could be the material, it could be an object. It could be a material, it could be what? An object. So the color of it will also help you to know. We are able to tell that this is color green, this is color red, this is color black, all because we can see and tell. So if you don't have eyes to see, there is no way you can tell that this is that. So we are talking about appearance, how they look like, the outward part of it that we can see. Okay, so materials can be grouped depending on their colors. Materials and their objects have different colors, like black, red, brown, gold, and the rest. So if you look at these three chairs, you see that they are all chairs, but the colors are different. The colors are different. So we have this to be what? Black chair. Have you seen it? The color is black. When it comes to this side too, we have what? Red. The color is what? It's a chair, alright, but the color is red. This one too is also a chair, but the color is not black. It is not red, but rather it is what? Brown. So this is color of what? The object or material. So if you want to group objects or materials according to their appearance, you can use what? Color. You can use color. So you can put all those with the same color at one side, all those with the same what? Color at another side. So if you are grouping them into red color and then blue color, all those that have blue color will come to one side, and all those that have red color too will come to another side. Okay, so now let's look at the next one. Texture of materials. So the textures of materials are rough, smooth, sticky, and grainy. So the texture, when you talk of texture, you are able to tell the texture using your hands to tell, and you touch it, and how you feel will determine or will tell the type of texture that you have or that thing has. Okay, so when you look at this side, we have what? Metals are smooth. So this is a metal. Metals are very smooth. They have smooth surfaces. These are stones. So stones are also rough. So if you touch stone, you see that the surface is not what? It's not smooth, but it is rather rough. The next one is what? Clay soil is sticky. So look at clay soil. A person is using the hand. I've told you that for texture we use the hand to tell. The next one is sandy soil. So sandy soil too has this texture. So we can group materials. We can group materials according to what? The texture. Okay, so the next one is what? Mass of material. Some materials are heavy while other materials are what? Light. So we are saying that the materials that we have, some are heavy, some are not heavy. So you can also group materials according to what? The weight, the mass of it. So here we are saying that hammer is heavy. Hammer, we all know hammer. This is hammer. And then these are what? Pins. If you compare the two, the weight, you see that hammer is heavier than what? Pin. Do you get it? So the mass of that particular object or material can be used to what? To group them. Okay, so today we have learned about materials. We have learned about the appearance. If you look at a material, what do you see? Do you see color? Do you see size? Do you see shape? So we can use these things to group them. That is appearance. We can use the shape, the color, the size, the texture to group them. Do you get it? Okay. So that is what we have learned today. That is what we have learned today. In our previous lesson, we learned about materials, examples of materials. And today we are looking at their properties, the observable ones, those that we can use our eyes to see and tell, those that are outside that we we can see. And we have mention of the shape. So the shape of the material will help us what? Group it. So let's say you have ball, you have box, you have this, you have this. And now I give you another thing. This is ball. If I give you another round thing, if I give you another round thing like tennis ball, table tennis ball, you see it also have the same shape like this. So in terms of what shape, this and table tennis ball will go to what? One place. If I give you a bigger box that is also what? Square, you put that one and this one at the same place. You get it? Look at this. This is what? Egg. If I give you another object that has similar or same what? Shape, you add it to this and then you put it in one group. And this one too is irregular. Irregular. This is irregular. Irregular means that it doesn't have fixed shape. It doesn't have what? Fixed shape. It can take any shape at all. So there are a lot of things that we see around that we can't tell the exact shape, whether it is rectangular, whether it is square, whether it is oval, whether it's what? Round. So these irregular objects are also there. Apart from this is what? Stone. This is what? Stone. What other objects do you see around that has what? Irregular shape. So these are things that we should know. We are talking about shape, we are talking about size, we are talking about color, we are talking about what? Texture, and then we are talking about what? The weight or the mass of the what? Of the object. So today, this is what we have learned. Today's lesson is not lengthy, but you should know that we have learned about the appearance of what? Materials. Some materials, they have shape, others too do not have shape. Those that have shape, their shapes could be what? Could be square, it could be rectangular, it could be what? Round, it could be oval. Do you get it? Okay, we have those that also have colors. Those that have colors, the colors could be what? Red, it could be blue, it could be green, it could be yellow, it could be any other. And then we have those that also have what? Those that have size. So the size could be what? Big. The size could be what? Small. And we have also seen that some materials have texture, or materials have texture. So the texture of the material could be what? Smooth. Could be smooth. You can use your hands to tell. It could be what? Rough as well. It could also be what? Sticky or grainy. So that is another thing that you should know. And then the last one that we said that some materials are heavy, others are not what? Heavy. So today, this is what we have learned. Look around, look at the object that you have, look at the materials that you have, look at the appearance, how it looks like. Now group the appearance for me. All those with the same size, let them go to one side. All those with the same color, let them go to one side. All those with the same texture, whether it is smooth, rough, let them go to one side. All those that have the same what? Weight, those that are heavy, let them go to one side. That is what we have learned today. Okay, so in summary, materials in the environment can be grouped according to their size, color, texture, mass, and shape. Okay, so we have exercises here. Exercise 1, 5 questions. Exercise 2, 5 questions. Exercise 3, then we have home assignment, and then home assignment 1, and then home assignment 2. So let's look at the second home assignment. State the appearance of this object. So now this is an object. We are going to state the appearance of this. Size. What do you think the size is? We are talking about either small or big. Yes, this one. Is it small or big. We are not comparing it to any other, so we can say this is what? Big. We can say this is big. Now the color, what is the color? The color is red. Texture, is it smooth, grainy? Is it rough? It has smooth what? Texture. The mass, the shape, we are talking about what? The mass. Is it heavy or not heavy? The balls that we play, is it heavy or not heavy? So it is not what? Heavy. It is light in it is light in weight. Then the next one is what? Shape. Look at the shape of it. Is it square? Is it what? Rectangular? Is it oval or round? It is what? Round. So that is what we have learned today. I hope the rest of the exercises you can what? Easily do them. Now we are bringing our lesson to a close. I want you to take your time, take your book, read. If you don't understand anything, your parents are there, your teachers are there, they can help you. You can also ask them to assist you, to forward your questions to me, and then I'll attend to you at the right time. My name is Paul Williams of Origina.